All right, moving to other stories where the National Assembly Committee on Education is currently meeting officials from the Ministry of Education and UASU. Union officials in a bid to end the 48-day lecturer strike that has crippled higher education in public universities. Let's cross over now and listen in.
Shillings per year, and that is not very good position to be in. It is not sustainable, and will end up crowding out capital expenditure if we are not careful. And if you crowd out funding of our development budgets, we will not have economy growing at all, and therefore we may not even in future be able to pay salaries and meet other recurrent costs. I submit, Mr. Chairman, that this matter is looked into. We must care about our public university staff, but we also plead that we agree on a formula that would not put excessive strain on our purse. I thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you, CS National Treasury. You also made a request that you'll want to leave early. I'd request that we'll be out of this place at not more than at 1:20. You want to be out, but most of the questions we'll ask will still come back to you. I'd wish that you sit through for the next 20 minutes. If there is anything you need to add and put, it will be good. I'll ask members that we want to be out of this room at 1:30, so I'll want to open the floor, and we want to be very specific and straight in our questions. I'll only have one round of questions, and then we shall conclude. I'll want you not to give opinions now. Ask questions and specific to the institutions. If it is to the unions, Ministry of Education, National Treasury, let it be specific to the point. Each member will actually ask 2 questions, and if you think your colleague has asked more than that question, kindly do not, because we are constrained on time. CS, I want to ask this question on especially the last one to CS National Treasury. You've given an offer of, first of all, let me say, the issue now is on the implementation. You've given an offer of 50%. Is it, are the unions aware? Are you aware of doing, don't answer, you'll answer that. Are you aware that what the CS is saying, 50%, 2025, which is actually supplementary, and the actual one, are you aware of that? 2, I want to direct these questions to the PS, the PS higher education. On the advisory we were given in April by the Attorney General, and you decided not to follow that particular advisory, leading us into all this mayhem we have now. Yet the Attorney General is the advisor of government. Why did you decide not to follow the directions of the government legal advisor? And already the courts had made a ruling. Now that we are in a circus of strikes and counter strikes, offers and counter offers. Those are my 2 questions. Yes, let's start. We can start from Honorable Member for Luanda, and then we come like that. Let's be very brief.
Thank you, Chair. I will be very brief as you've directed. The first question will be to the CS Education. But as CS, the union seems to be angered, and they are not happy with you. Why? Because the Court of Appeal made a decision, the AG advised, and you did not follow the advice. 2, the SG has indicated that they did write 3 letters back then, which you never responded to date. So they are not happy. 3, when the matter came at first, they came up with the correct figure of 7.9. You people insisted it was 623 until you finally agreed as to the figure of 7.9. One thing I wish to ask, because when you come into a negotiation, you come with clean hands. And it seems that we are where we are because somebody somewhere did not maybe take care of the other person's interests. My question is, Why this long? Why this long? To the SG, you had a very good write-up, and I want to refer you to item 27 and item 28 of your write-up. And in your write-up, you say, the union pleads with this honorable committee to ensure that IPSU works with SRC, MOE, and National Treasury to present a reasonable offer. A reasonable offer. But on 28, on item number 28, you go opposite, and you say that you want this 7.9 billion paid at once. Is that the reasonable offer that you talked about in 27? Because I see the CS Treasury has actually offered a reasonable offer. In the sense that, in the write-up, there was an indication of 3 installments. He is now talking of 2 installments. One in this supplementary and the other one in July, if I got it right. So, how reasonable is the offer you're talking about? Thank you.
I want us to be brief like that, Honorable Member for again, but not.
Chair, we have 3 glaring phenomena. One, we have the 7.9 billion, the amount the unions are demanding. We have the 2025-2029 CMPA. 3, we have the students out of their learning institutions. Now, on the case of 7.9 billion, we have about counter offers and this.
All right, so those proceedings continue in Parliament. We'll come back as that is a developing story.